Um, Obviously tough to really kind of put things into words afterwards. The one thing that I said to the guys was that couldn't be more proud of the effort of the gameplay. Like any young program, learning how to win and learning how to compete on a game-by-game basis is always kind of challenging. But, I think today we really put together about the closest to a full 60 minutes that we ever have. And, just really just proud, they never gave up. We were down 5-2 at the half and really kind of started really competing a little bit harder and having a little bit more urgency and really kind of closing the gap in the third quarter. We never thought we were out of it. We've played these guys many times in our short history and they're always on the winning end and they're a big rival for us, and I think we took a lot of good positive steps forward to closing that gap, and just really proud of the guys. They worked their tails off, and it was just a great effort collectively. Obviously disappointed with the result, but just proud of the effort. And I think so. As I said, I think our guys really bought into the game plan. They're a phenomenal team. They're a phenomenal program. Coach Smith and his staff do a great job with them and getting them prepared, and the way they execute and play. They play very well, but our guys were up to the task, and I think that that third quarter, guys really started to see and believe that we play the way we can. We can play with anybody, and I think they really, like I said, I think it was just a good commitment to the game plan, and the result still hurts. But as I said, I'm just so proud of these guys. These guys, these senior guys who really kind of led the charge. We lost our third senior to injury early in the year. Obviously, Garrett's done a great job as a younger player, kind of stepping up into a leadership role. But, Seth and Drew have done a great job from day one, just kind of setting the tone on the field, off the field. So just really proud. Just really proud to be their coach.
First day, we played Mesa so many times. I think it was nothing new. Just playing RMAC. Got the name behind it. I think the last time to suit up with this team just went out with a bang. This is probably like one of the better times we played Mesa, and we went all out. But like you said, Coach Levesque said, the outcome isn't what we wanted. But that third quarter was definitely within ours to reach. We held the ball for, I think, 12 minutes. But at the end of the day, it was just another game in my eyes. Just another game. Wish we could have came out and still on top. But 100%, I believe that our team next year is just had a little chip on their shoulder. Last time we went to the RMAC playoffs, it wasn't what we wanted. But next year, I think the guys are going to come back next year, and I think we're going to take the championship. Show them, come back, play the new team, and go out there and go out with a bang.
There's always that extra oomph being a playoff game and you wanting that tiny bit more, but it's always giving 110% every single game, and it's something that's never changed for me. And me and Seth being here for 5 years, it's been the Willa, and it changing to the RMAC was a big change, and it's great to see that as this program grows, and I think this team is going to do amazing things after we leave a legacy.
I think that there's always that Game 7 mentality in playoffs and never wanting to die and end that season, and that drive really pushed our team today, but and there's always room for more. That drive for perfection is going to make us better in the long run.
Absolutely. This was our 6th year as a program. Both Seth and Drew are 5th-year seniors, redshirt seniors, and so they've been here for almost its entirety, and it's much further along and much better than when it started. The attitude and the mentality. On the field, off the field, academically, socially. I think, as Drew mentioned, it is certainly leaving that legacy, leaving it better than when you got there. And, like I said, as Garrett has stepped up as a younger leader, I'm sure in 2 years when he graduates, it'll be even better than it is today. We couldn't, I would just kind of get back to the game, we couldn't ask for much more. We wanted to be in a close game at halftime, As I said, they bought in with the game plan. We were down by 3, and it's a 4-4 game in the second half. So we ended up losing by 3, and as I said to the guys in the room, it's just part of those growing pains and process, So learning how to get through that, get over those hurdles, get through the adversity, key moments in a game, a possession here, a possession there, a play here, a play there. We can go back and watch the film and woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I think overall we can look back on it, with our heads held high and in a positive light. And I think again, this program is much better off, just even from last year. And having the RMAC under the RMAC umbrella now, it's great for the growth of the game out west. Hopefully some more RMAC schools, I think, will come on board in the future as they see what great student athletes we have in this sport. And it's an exciting time for lacrosse in the West and in the RMAC in particular.